Word. Alright, no problem. Yeah, I mean, I basically only just plan on streaming a couple of races until I get bored. Then, but I don't know. I'm having fun with this TCR cars and stuff. They're pretty fun, and I've been pleasantly surprised with Race Room, as I was saying. So I was like, you know what? I'll show it off a little bit. I know I don't really have a lot of followers and all that stuff, but you know, who knows who would pop in and see what it looks like. So, but I was kind of hoping to not start so far up the grid, but I guess that's what we got. And I don't know if you guys are not familiar with the TCR cars and everything. They're touring cars. It's the new touring car rules. It's kind of like um, they're kind of like the GT3 rules of touring cars right now, where they just got adopted, and they're really popular with manufacturers and series. And IMSA runs TCR cars, and the World Touring Car Championship switched to TCR cars and everything. They're front wheels drive. They're not a lot of power. They're not a lot of aero, not big tires. So they're kind of fun, but they're kind of weird if you're not used to front wheel drive cars and shit. And in Race Room we got the Hyundai, which I'm driving, and then there's this is the Peugeot, the Civic, this is the Cupra, and then the Volkswagen and the Audi, and that's all there is. Some of these liveries and some of these drivers might be repeating. I'm not really too sure, to be honest, because I know there's not a super duper number of liveries and drivers. But yeah, Tom Cornell is in this one, or is it Tim? I don't know. If you subscribe to the gym, give a JGL shot in the chat if Tom Cornell follows you on Twitter. Alright, so anyway, yeah, this is one thing that's kind of annoying to me, is the game does take control of you. I don't know if you can turn this off until you get the fucking line, but that's alright. Alright, so 20 minutes time to race. And I just realized I don't know if I have enough fuel. Because I would think you should be able to make 20 minutes without having to pit in this car. Just got passed by Bjork. Yeah, so now I can't really, it's hard to view chat now. Especially because I don't really have a second monitor hooked up right now, so I was using my phone to look at the dashboard and the chat and shit. So I have to like actually physically look down. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not as good at this as Jim or whoever, so I don't know exactly what to say for commentary wise. Might be a little quiet, but we'll see. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with touring cars and shit, just because they're front wheel drive, they push on the throttle, and the rear wheels are kind of just there. So when you're not hard on the throttle, the rear end starts to slide a lot. So if it doesn't seem like it's that fun, because you're not really getting that sideways, but believe me, cars are a blast to drive. Yeah, I don't know if you caught that in the mirror, but the AI will actually flash their headlights at you, which I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, because for 20 minutes, if we're running like 50-second laps, that should be what, like fucking, sorry, but yeah, that should be like 21 laps or something like that, or more than that. It's actually 20 minutes plus 1 lap. And according to the HUD, I only have 6 laps worth of fuel. And you can turn all these HUDs and stuff off. I don't know if there's anyone who wasn't here when I was kind of playing with that, but like you can turn these HUDs off I'm not really looking at them. They are really kind of distracting. But I just kind of left them on for the sake of the stream. So if you guys are anybody watching out there, it's got how the time of the race, and it's got where I am, and how far back, and how far ahead I am of the guys directly in front and behind me. See right here, wow. I lifted off the throttle to go through there, and the thing just steps right out. I probably should have left that 5 clicks of wing in there, but it's more fun this way. Looks like we're gapping this guy behind us right now pretty good. So just gotta focus. Focus. Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna have to pit. That's only 5 laps on fuel. I don't know. I don't know anything about making pit stops in this game because I've never did it. So we'll see. I did it a couple times in practice through the pit lane, but like I don't know. Do these things even do they do fuel and tires at the same time? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how long a pit stop takes. I think these things have 5 lugs, or no, maybe they are center locking. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even sure anymore. I wish I had set my phones, not to go to sleep. And I know I was saying I was really open not to start in the pole, but I legitimately got passed there on the start by these 3 guys. I wasn't trying to let them through or anything like that. Oh, that was a poor choice of time to look at my phone. Good. Oh, see what I'm saying? Dude gave me a nudge, and he's in my blind spot. Backed out. I probably should turn the virtual mirror on because it's kind of annoying to have to look to the right to see. But I like that I can see that left wing mirror a little. Maybe I do have enough fuel. We're almost halfway through and it still says 5 laps. Or is that 5 gallons? Maybe it's 5 gallons actually. These cars would be a lot of fun in iRacing and would make a really good D-class series for road probably, because it's just like, I don't know, the Kia was popular for a while, but the Kia's so old now. When I put it on poll like that, I was a little nervous that I didn't make the AI hard enough. But I guess they're alright. One thing I did wish it had though was like a pedals thing, like in iRacing and a lot of other racing sims and racing games now have adopted that kind of like pedals thing that shows what the inputs are. Because like I know when I watch like a video of a racing game or someone streaming or whatever, I like to see that kind of thing. Like, what are they doing? You just have to use your ears. Now that I'm driving good. Kind of caught these guys a little. They're really slow up into Druids, but I guess they're tussling a little. Which is slowing them down into Druids. And into turn one, they're really not that fast. They're taking a really shallow line too. But right here into Druids, they're braking early. Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna work, if it's gonna give us another 5-minute practice before the second 20-minute race or what. Or if it's just gonna go right to the grid. I guess I shouldn't worry about that because we're only halfway in this first race. This guy has stayed behind us too, whoever that is, I don't know. B Lessons is... Where's Tom Cornell? There he was. He was what, 12th? It just popped up on the left. I think it's 2 Hyundais in front of me, 2 Hyundais. And that sound right there, I don't know if you, whoa, that guy ran wicked wide. I wonder if he had help there. But that kind of like beeping sound there, I don't know, I made it a couple times at the end of qualifying too. That's like a shift notification. Like I'm trying to downshift right there and then it tells that sound. And I guess I'm trying to over rev it so it won't downshift. These guys are fighting hard now, but this Bjork guy got the lead back. Locked the brakes up now. I don't know. I'd be good. I'd be happy if I could get a sneak here on the podium. Ooh. So these guys go shallow in the air, man. But they do get a better exit than me, so. Whoa! Nice! Nice slide. So it's a Hyundai, a Peugeot, 2 Hyundais, and a Honda in the top 5. And I don't know what's behind that. I think Oriola, actually is a Cupra, if I remember from one of the quick races I did. Oh, he's looking. No, he's not going to go for it, though. I'm just not close enough unless I really want to dive, but see how he that's what I'm talking about too. Oh, this dude fucking dove on me. But then he made how he covered me off like right at the turn in. He moved to the right. Like, I like that. It's kind of cool. And as we've seen with this guy in the Honda, he's pretty quick, sporty right now. He gave me that one nudge earlier, and then right there he shoved it in. And we went door to door right then. So it's like these AI are actually a lot of fun to race against. And this is like the perfect difficulty for me right now, at least with the baseline setup. I probably could find more speed, I guess, if I mess with the setup. I didn't want to dump his ass. Oh yeah, and there's an alpha too. I forgot about that. I just seen that in my peripheral vision on the left. I just can't get a run on these guys. I'm definitely better on the brakes in them, but I'm just not getting enough runs out of some of these corners. He's leaving the door open. Whoa, oh man, he tried to squeeze me into the grass. I think I have their aggressiveness set to 80. I don't know what the max value is. I know the difficulty max I think is 120, and they're at 100 right now. Wow, he got squiggly in the brakes then. These guys must have like a lot of rear braking in or something. If they're getting, I've never really had that happen to me where I've been on the brakes so hard where it starts to want to swap bends. But I think I have a lot from the default set has a lot from braking in. Guys are all over each other for the top 3 spots. I want to be in that battle so bad. I just can't get there. Man, that guy in the Hyundai got really squiggly in the brakes. Ooh. I thought I was going to hit him kind of. I forget what I made the second race. Maybe a short, Nürburgring GP short or something. I don't know. Or the second round, I should say. But I guess I'm worrying too much on different things. Focus on the task at hand. I know in quick races I did these at Twin Ring. Was really fun. And at Mid Ohio, these things were a blast too. So I know I put both of those on the schedule for the championship here, but they're both, I think, kind of towards the end. There's a lot of European rounds at the beginning. I tried to consider if this was like a real life kind of schedule, what would make the logistics the most best. So it's like the UK, and then I think there's a couple, either like a German track and Hungary or something. Anyway, enough about that. Oh, I'm way off in the weeds. Fine. This dude for sixth has copped us. And as we're winding down to the end of this race, wow! What a save, what a save. And I'm gonna take that one, or I'm gonna try. Thank you very much. But yeah, as we wind down here to the end of this race, it is 20 minutes plus 1 lap. So if you're familiar with like, oh man, I didn't even know he was showing it up there. But he just used me up. See, I like that. I think that's fun. I think that's cool. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Man, that really compromised me in for a Druid. So I'm going to go for it here. Shallow entry's no good there. Man, I'm falling apart at the end of this race now. But yeah, but if you're familiar with like IMSA or other kind of like that, if you're the way iRacing does their timed races, where it'll be the last lap whenever time would expire. So that's not how it's going to work in this one. It's going to be time has to completely expire, and then we go one more lap. So we're probably looking at like 2 or 3 more laps right here, maybe. I gotta find a way to get some of these spots back. I gotta start using my bumper, I guess. Oh man, damn it. He kept out of the way. I just went in there too hard. I started to slide the rear. Damn. Alright, well, that's alright. I was just trying to push too hard. But, I don't know, that'll maybe help us out here. I'm sending it. I guess did I lose that much? Where am I? 8th? I didn't really lose that much. I guess I just got those 2 back. 6th. Whoa. But we'll start higher in the second race then, I guess. Oh, I was afraid to hang it around the outside. Damn. Get out of my way, Cornel. That was a really costly mistake at the worst possible time. So yeah, we're going to get one more lap after this. Even though time will expire on this lap, there should be one more. Oh, he hit that guy. I sent it. Oh, and he hit me. Pretty hard, it sounded like. Oh, and then I fucking outbrake myself. Damn. I mean, like, it's fun. It is fun scrapping with the AI in this game. It absolutely is, but it just sucks to have started first, and now I'm gonna probably finish like no better than 8th. So yeah, last lap. That's what I thought. This is like the only corner where I'm better than these guys. I hate how they try to. Well, I mean, I hate it, but at the same time, it's cool. I wish to have more AI in racing games would race you like this. But yeah, he tried to push me in the grass there. Yeah, the way the bumps are right there going in there is tricky. We've seen the AI lose the rear a couple times there. But alright, I guess we'll have to sell for 10. Not the result we were really looking for there, but yeah, Kyle, that Peugeot does look like a Holden. You're 100% correct. I was thinking that earlier. It does. It really does look like a Holden, especially with the paint scheme like that. That was frustrating. I really just let it get unraveled at the end there. But at least I finished ahead of Tom Coronel. So that's really all that matters. And we did score some points, I guess, or no? Yes, we got 1 solitary point. Excellent. And with the inverse of 25, that means we're going to start 13? 13? Continue the next race. So yeah, I guess we just go straight to the next race.